So you're on this website because you want to know what it entails to be a mentor for Mission Behind Bars and Beyond. We're going to give you just a synopsis of that and invite you to look at the rest of our website to get some more details. But mentoring is the heart and soul of what Mission Behind Bars and Beyond is all about. We know that studies have shown that the success for people who are coming out of prison is greatly enhanced when they have the benefit of being in a mentoring program. And our mentoring program is one that enlists volunteers from a variety of backgrounds. We train them, we help them to be part of a mentoring group of about 3 to 5 people, to work with one individual, to stay with that person for 6 months to a year, walk alongside them, meeting with them once a week, and the group trying to stay in contact with that person on a daily basis by text or phone or even going out for coffee. The impact of this is dramatic, and it's transformational. What we do know is that there are lots of folks out there who are asking, what can we do to help? The recidivism rate, people going back to prison, is now about 40%, and we are trying to do what we can to reduce that. And what we're doing through our mentoring program works. We know that a lot of folks are involved in groups of various backgrounds. So it may be an intentional church community group. It may be a Bible study group. It may be a book club. You may be meeting once a week for an hour and a half. Well, that's what our mentoring program really entails. It entails that type of commitment. Mark Johnson, our board chair, is the facilitator of our mentoring program. Mark, give us an idea of what a commitment would be for someone who is interested in our mentoring program.
One of the things that when we talk to people and we're recruiting mentors, one of the first questions they have is how much time will this take? Is this going to be intrusive on my daily activities? And the answer to that is no, probably not. Because our mentors, when we first sign up a person to become a mentor, we insist that they complete our training program. But our training program is usually on Saturday mornings, and it lasts for about 6 hours, anywhere from 5 to 6 hours for the training program. And then once we pair you up with a group of 3 to 5 people, as Dean was saying, they meet one time per week, face-to-face meeting, one time per week. And then they usually make contact with our client at least once a day through telephone call, through email, or through text, or in person, whatever. But we want people to make pretty much constant contact with our clients, because our clients, when they come out, they may be in communities where they don't know anybody. So you become the support system, and that's very important to have that contact. But now when we're talking about a phone call or text, we're not talking about 100 texts. We're just talking about 1 or 2 just to say, hi, how you doing? What's going on with you today? And so forth. Or just a 5-minute phone call just to check and reassure that you're out there and so forth. So it's really important. And then once per week we have the face-to-face meeting that we were talking about. And those generally go for about an hour, maybe a little bit less. I've seen some meetings go 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and some of our meetings go for an hour and 15 minutes, whatever. But generally an hour is a good measure. And like I said, that's once per week, and it's a face-to-face sit-down meeting, and it's casual, informal, it's non-threatening, non-judgmental, and so forth. So there's really not a huge commitment of time involved.
We know that folks have very busy lives, and we also know that to ask somebody to make a weekly commitment is a pretty strong statement of expectation. But one of the reasons we like the model that we use of 3 to 5 people is that you don't have to be there every week. What we're really looking for is a continuity of care, so that there can be some familiar faces that meet with the returning citizen every week. So Mark, tell us a little bit about what that commitment looks like. Obviously it's a weekly meeting, some phone calls. There may be some other times, but is it something that you've heard from the mentors that we've worked with that is really time consuming?
No, Dean. We require people when they volunteer for us to go through a one-time training session. And that one-time training session just is on a Saturday. You may take a few hours for that. But after that, your commitment is really minimal, because what we do is we have, as you said, the weekly meetings, face-to-face meetings. And those generally last anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes and so forth, one time per week. And since we have a group of 3 to 5 people that you'll be working with, you share the commitment, and it's not 24/7 type commitment, and it's not an everyday type commitment. So it's really, it's not as much as people think it is.
And we don't leave you out there by yourself. So we offer supervision. Mark or I will check on the mentoring group, make sure that things are going well. If you have problems, if you have questions, if you have concerns, we're available for you. But the reality is that we have a waiting list of people who have heard about Mission Behind Bars and Beyond mentoring program, and they want to be a part of it. People who are leaving places of incarceration have heard of the success that we've had through our mentoring program and want to be a part of that. So we need mentors. We need you. If you have an hour a week, and this is something that is calling to you as a way for you to live out either your faith or your commitment to the community, contact us, because we are always looking for people in the community to serve as mentors.